summer 2022 anime. Which ones am I watching? Which ones am I occasionally watching? Which ones are pretty okay but not my thing? Which ones are utter trash? And which ones are the ones I haven't seen yet? So we have around almost 50 series this season. For those who just came by in the chat, you guys are free to roast my taste in anime. And for those who are new to the channel, yes, I am a weeb. Is being a weeb something to be proud of, guys? I'm not sure. Are we in that generation now? I prepared a document here which I listed down all the good points and the bad points of each anime. So this tier list was originally made by a user named TaniV5, and I tried modifying his categories, but the images here and the list, it's all from him. So thank you, TaniV5. Yeah, all right, so let's go, let's do this. Yeah, let's start with the series that I've not seen yet. Okay, so definitely this one, I have no idea what this is, so I think you guys will have an idea of my taste in anime just by seeing the stuff that I'm not even watching. Ooh, Danmachi, haven't watched the first season, so I'm not watching that one. What the heck is this? This is the new Kamen Rider anime. Yep, haven't watched that. Bro, we're gonna spend half of the freaking list just for the not seen category. Not watching this. Yep. Guys, we are down to only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are only down to 25 titles. These are the only... Oh, what the heck? Why is this thing here? Sorry. 24 titles. Damn. Okay. 80% of the freaking list is now just not seen. Ugh. Yabe. Okay, frick. Paano kaya to? We're gonna start with... Oh my god, why are we starting here? We're gonna start with the anime of the season, which is Isekai de Harem wo something. Just warning y'all, it's a anime. If you're watching the uncensored version, it's pretty much borderline H. So you guys might be thinking, okay, GLOCO's gonna put that in the trash. Why would GLOCO watch anime? But hear me out, okay? I too thought it was trash. I too thought it was trash and only, like, you know, mindless fan service and stuff. But hear me out here. First off, it is definitely very ecchi. It's a very ecchi anime. The premise, it's pretty cliche. They didn't even explain yet like how he got isekai'd and stuff like that. To give you guys like a synopsis of what happened in the anime so far. So typical anime protagonist, he had to start off with pretty much zero equipment. He mostly has like a buff where he learns skills faster, and he has like an advanced UI compared to the citizens of that world. And a lot of things happened, and he managed to go to a town where there's a slave trader, and he got offered like a really good deal. My boy, do you want a sex slave? And not only a sex slave, but a sex slave with big badonkadonks, a virgin, and a beast warrior. Damn, and the anime protagonist be like, oh heck yeah, I'll take one. And then he has to and then the slave trader guy be like, okay, you gotta pay me like $100,000 for this girl, okay, and she's yours. So he was like, oh no, how am I gonna earn that much money in like 7 days? Because he was given like a 7-day deadline. Oh, you go to this labyrinth here and then just grind the shit out of that place. And then after a few hours of 7 days of grinding and killing bandits and doing straight up murder, he finally got $100,000 and he bought the sex slave. Okay, and you might think that, oh, okay, he bought the sex slave to free her from slavery for wholesome moments. No, the the main protagonist is a straight up degenerate incel, and he basically bought her to Stockholm syndrome her, and literally on the first night, they had sex. That's it. They yeah. Not only did he I mean, if I was gonna buy a slave, I'd be like, okay, I need someone who can do battle and who's good when it comes to like exploring and stuff. But no, this guy, he just straight up, damn, look at those badonkadongs. I mean, I can't blame the guy. I think if I was like 15 years younger, or sorry, if I was like in high school with raging hormones, I'd probably think the same way if I get isekai'd in an unknown world with such perks. But damn, like, this anime was not subtle about it. So GLOCO, the way you're describing it, so is it trash? Does this thing belong to the trash? No, it's actually something I might watch occasionally, but hear me out. It's not because of what you think. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it for the reasons you might think people would watch it for. No. This anime, this Labyrinth thingy anime, despite the ecchi stuff and the premise, it actually has really good world building. It has good world building compared to the other isekai animes here. What kind of world building are we talking about here? So let's take out the segs part. Okay, there you go. The anime is mostly about dungeon crawling, or crawling through a labyrinth, and the anime episodes is actually kind of like a slow burn, so you really feel how the MC get stronger, because they tackle a lot of small details about how the world works, how the mechanics of the game works. He pretty much grinds in a way like how a noob would grind in an MMO. So he just starts off like for several days, he just tries and grind level 1 monsters, have segs every evening, and then keep grinding and then just gather money. But along the way, they tackle like these small details, like, okay, if you pick this item up, you will learn a new skill, a new job class, and all that stuff. And I really thought that, hey, this is pretty interesting. Well, they're building something up here. And we're now somewhere in episode 7, or I don't know, 6, and they're still in pretty much the first level of the labyrinth. I think they just went inside the second level, but it's not that much. And along the way, it's not just about the dungeon crawling. There's some conspiracies going on in the background whenever they go back in town. So it somehow has me hooked. Again, I'm not watching it for the segs and stuff like that. Come on, I'm 28 years old, but it's just so intriguing to see how everything's developing. And they also teased like what would happen in the future. He does gather more characters. I mean, it does have Harem on the title, but it's already episode 5 or 6, 7, and he still has only one partner. So yeah, I'm curious where this is going. It's a slow burn isekai anime, but I think that's what isekai light novels are. You know, they're slow burn. It doesn't really work well if an if a light novel gets adapted to an anime and they just skip a lot of things. I think the adaptation for this one is pretty good. Damn, did we literally just talk about a anime for almost 30 minutes? Goddamn. I have no idea how I'm supposed to compress that, but yeah, I had a lot of things to say about this anime. So yeah, I might watch it occasionally, okay? Yeah. Said a lot of things about an anime I might watch occasionally, just so that I can defend myself and not let you guys know that I'm a degenerate. I'm gonna make it up for you with you guys. So next anime, oh man, let's set the standard here, guys. Lycoris Recoil. a Hideo Kojima anime. Not really. I mean, it's a Hideo Kojima acknowledged anime. It's a must watch. When I say must watch, these are animes that I will watch every time a new episode comes up every week. Lycoris Recoil. I have a lot of things to say about this anime, and this is I would say the coolest action anime this season. One way to describe this anime is cute girls doing cute things, but with guns. What's super weird and alluring about Lycoris Recoil is not only the really good waifus, like really aesthetic waifus, but there's just something super... Y'all are familiar with Gap Moe, right? Gap Moe. Okay, so to give you guys an idea of the premise, Lycoris Recoil is kind of like a... Not really dystopian. Is it a dystopian? Utopian. A utopian Tokyo where the reason why there's a super low crime rate is that because the Japanese government actually hired high school or schoolgirl assassins that are mandated by the government, and they're pretty much like a secret organization. So if they see any criminals, they will deal with those criminals before the public even knows about it. And any type of crime that would happen in the city would be covered up properly by the government, by the secret organization. So remember when I don't know if I told this on stream, if ever I'm gonna make an assassin group or an assassin organization, I'm gonna hire children because they will get away with it. They won't be incriminated that much, and people won't expect them to be assassins. Like, why would a child be a top-notch assassin with guns and stuff, diba? I'm not sure if you guys have watched another anime about that's kind of similar, Gunslinger Girl. If you guys have watched Gunslinger Girl, it's kind of like that, but more moe. So put together Gunslinger Girl and freaking K-On! And whatever KyoAni has. Put the whole slice of life lineup of KyoAni and Gunslinger Girl and John Wick. Mash them together and you got Lycoris Recoil. There. Ayan, that's Lycoris Recoil. Speaking of KyoAni, when I first saw the anime, I thought it was being animated by Kyoto Animation, but it's not. The art style, the animation looks super similar, but it's not by KyoAni. It is not. They did not hold back with the animation here. It's really good. So it's animated by A1 Pictures, the same as Sword Art Online. Oh, no freaking wonder. And here's the thing. It's an original anime story. It's not adopted from, or it did not adapt. It did not adapt any manga, any light novel or whatever. It's an original anime story, and so far it's super good. When it comes to like mystery and the conspiracies and the characters, the villains, it's super well done. I mean, there's a reason why Hideo Kojima, creator of Metal Gear Solid, it's like a huge simp for this anime. It's really good. It's pretty good. But you know what? You know why I watched this anime? It's not really about the action. It's not really about the story. I want to go back to what I said about being Gap Moe. So you have these really, really cute girls, like they act like they're normal high school girls, and they pretty much act their age, except that they know how to kill efficiently. They know how to take down bad guys. But one of the main things I'm watching this anime for is more of like the slice of life stuff, and each episode doesn't really hold back when it comes to the slice of life. They have this coffee shop, a cafe called Lycoris. They do a lot of cute things in the coffee shop, like a lot of cute things. They would tackle issues about business, how to keep the customers happy and all that. So I'm in it for that one for some reason. It's weird, I know, but they do it so freaking well that it gives me good vibes. And the characters are just so, they're just so nice. Chisato, the super Genki girl, that pretty much pretty much like a godly John Wick. And then we have Takina, who started off as a very cold and what do you call this, ambivalent kudere, but now she's showing more emotions, and I just love their dynamics. Chisato and Takina, best girls of the season, man. Imagine Chisato. Chisato is like, if you're a Genshin player, Chisato is like a pacifist Klee. Okay, she's like Klee, but more pacifist. That's the thing about Chisato. Chisato is the most elite of the elite, but she's also the most Genki of all the girls in their organization, and she's pretty much like a black sheep in some way. And she's the only one who doesn't kill. She doesn't kill. For some reason, she doesn't kill. She uses like non-lethal bullets. She hates killing, but she's pretty much the most deadly among them. Super cute girls. I love them. I really love seeing them. Whenever there's like a new episode that comes out, I'd go to Ken and I'd be like, Ken, new Lycoris just dropped. Stop what you're doing. We're watching. I'm gonna make some coffee. We're gonna watch some good vibes, you know? Yeah, top tier anime. I love it. Freaking love this. I have no, actually at the moment, I don't even care where the anime is going now. You know, when it comes to the plot is it's still trying to build things up. We're now in episode 8, and a lot of things are being what do you call this, are being unveiled, and some answers are popping up, but those answers are actually just making even more questions. There's still much to learn about this anime, but I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care if the story falls out. I just want to see my girls working in that coffee shop doing cute things, coffee things, cafe things. Watch it. Lycoris Recoil. Love it. Hope it doesn't end like Wonder Egg. Actually, Wonder Egg was just... The thing about Wonder Egg... Let me just do a sideline here. Like, the thing about Wonder Egg, we didn't really know what it wanted to be. You know? Which is kind of true to its theme. For those who didn't know, Wonder Egg Priority is like one of those animes that I really loved, but kind of fell off in the end, because I was expecting so much. Like, I was expecting a lot of mystery and stuff like that, and they also mixed in a lot of cute girls doing cute things around it, but I didn't really know what kind of identity it wanted. So same with what was that anime that I had super high regards with? Sunny Boy. If you guys watch Sunny Boy until the end, you would know what I feel. Sunny Boy was like, first half was like, damn, this is super good, and then the rest of the half was like, okay, I know you're supposed to be like a super mysterious and confusing anime, but bro, what? Sunny Boy was super good. I just don't know I don't know why they ended it like that. And that was also one of those anime original stories. Like, it wasn't adapted from a manga or a light novel. So I don't know what happened. I thought they were building something really good, but then again in the end they were like, you know what, let's just end this. Parang ganun. And I'm like, what? Next on my list is something you guys are pretty much familiar with. A lot of people were waiting for this. It's Hatarako Mao-sama Season 2. This one. Where do I put this? Hatarako Mao-sama is at the moment. Okay, at the moment. No, it's not trash. At the moment, somewhere in between nice, but not my thing, but might watch occasionally. Season 1 was definitely a must-watch. However, now that we're in Season 2, I think it's suffering from sequelitis somehow. Yeah, I would put it somewhere here, but yeah, sure, I'll put it in might watch occasionally. Okay, Season 2 is kind of meh at the moment. It was like that Alas Ramos was pretty much forced into the story just so that Mao and Yusha would somehow have some kind of new dynamic, but I'm not really feeling it. Like, not feeling Alas Ramos, man. So basically, season 2 of Hataraku Mao-sama feels like a shitpost. Because season 1 had like the perfect balance of slice of life, comedy, mystery, and action. But now they leaned more on the slice of life and then forcing a lot of the mystery in without really having, without really establishing like a solid plot. Season 1 though, you guys should really watch season 1. Season 1 was really good. Yeah, same as Shield Hero season 2. I would rank it higher than Hataraku Mao-sama, but yeah, I would rank season 2 of Tate no Yusha and might watch occasionally. It's not like a must watch, unlike season 1. So again, a lot of titles do suffer from sequelitis, where the sequel is kind of watered down compared to season 1. Right, next on our list. Oh, you guys will love this. Woo! I have a lot of things to say about this one. So it's Yofukashi no Uta, or Call of the Night. I have a lot of things to say about this anime. Where is it? Where the heck is Call of the Night? Did I put it? Oh, okay, it's here. Sorry. Call of the Night. Oh, man. Bro. Must watch. Must watch. Here's the thing about Call of the Night. I'm pretty sure the younger people will feel indifferent about this anime, but for someone like me, 20s upwards, or if you're a college student, you will super duper relate with this anime. I freaking love this. It's from the same creator as the Gashikashi, and I'm not sure what else did they make. If you guys haven't watched the Gashikashi, it's made by the same author. I'm not sure if it's animated by the same people, but the Gashikashi was like the anime that got me into Japanese snacks. Like every time you watch it, it's like Shokugeki no Soma, but focused on like snacks, yung mga chichirya, sweets and stuff. So like it really gave me like a good reference of what to buy when I went to Japan. So like whenever I go to like a Don Quixote or a candy shop, I would look for those that I've seen in the anime, and it's exactly how they would it tastes exactly how the anime described it. But anyways, going back to Call of the Night, this is one of my personal favorites this season. Okay, Nazuta-chan. The character aesthetics pretty much looks kind of like sino yung sa Boku no Hero Academia. She looks like Himiko Toga. That was like my first impression. Ah, man, this is a bitch. This is a yandere bitch, and who probably sucks blood and stuff like that. And I was right. She is a vampire. What's really nice about Call of the Night is it's a whole vibe. It's a freaking vibe for some reason. Watching it is it's like a different experience. What do I mean by this? So let's start with the animation style and the art. The whole anime feels like it was animated in Adobe Lightroom. If you've watched the first episode or any episodes or clips of Call of the Night, you would agree that the lighting, the aesthetics of the background just feels like it was edited in Adobe Lightroom. It just sends off the vibe like, damn, the night is young and it's beautiful and y'all should experience it. Very aesthetic shots. Every frame is like a painting or a photo. It's so nice. It's alluring. I love it. Imagine like Studio Shaft with the backgrounds, but this one focuses more on like night shots. Really looks good. And here's the thing. One of the chatters mentioned it. It's relaxing. That is true. I put it here in my my notes that this anime is strangely calming. Whenever I watch it, I'm like, damn, I am relaxed. And that's the thing about the anime. It deals with it somehow deals with how the night is is really good for people who just wants to wander, for those who are stressed, who just wants to relax. There was this one quote in the first episode that really stuck to me. Like, the reason why people can't sleep properly at night is because they feel unsatisfied with what they did in the daytime. So that's why there are a lot of people who are night owls, like me sometimes, who enjoys walking around at night and stuff like that. But I think it only applies in Japan, because Japan's nightlife and atmosphere at night, even in the city, it looks pretty cool and safe. But if you do it here in the Philippines, you will die. 70% you would die. Yes, there you go. I mean, for someone who's been to Japan and who's explored nighttime Japan, I totally get what the anime was going for. It's just a whole new vibe walking at night in Tokyo. So good. So yeah, it's a strangely calming anime. I would highly recommend people to watch this at night. Do not watch this in the morning. Watch this at night before you sleep. I swear it will help you relax. It's a therapeutic anime, despite all the wacky stuff that's happening in the scenes. It's really good. So for the best experience, watch it at night. Have, drink some tea, drink something cold, or some, I don't know, just your comfort drink, and just chill. Chill, my dude. It's good. Introverts would also love this, because it deals with a lot of social issues, especially dealing with introverts and those who are super tired of what society has been throwing at them. It's really nice. And of course, Nazuna-chan is enough to Nazuna-chan is carrying the whole freaking series right now. And for those who are fans of the voice actress of Aqua, Sora Amamiya. So, veteran voice actress, voice of Aqua. You'll enjoy her playful voice acting here in Call of the Night. Oh yeah, I never really discussed about the music or the OST in these animes, but I didn't really pay attention to the music. I didn't pay attention to the music. I was so immersed with the anime. That's just how good it is. So it's probably very good. Here we go. We're about to find out my first trash anime. It's a freaking long ass title as well. Kinso no Vermeil Gakepuchi Majutsushi wa Saikyo no Yakushi no what? Vermeil in gold. Fuck, where is that thing? Stupid demon anime. Stupid Lukowa. The freaking Dragon Maid ripoff. Fuck that shit, man. I hate this thing. Okay, why? Of course. I will explain why. All right. First of all, characters are cliche as heck. You know what I mean? Like, there's like the pink-haired girl. I freaking hate her. The moment she spoke, I freaking hate her, dude. It's a bit cliche characters, man. It's a fan service anime. Okay. The plot is very predictable, it tries to be very interesting. Oh, you're in like a Hogwarts school, and in order to pass you need to summon a demon and stuff like that, your own familiar. And then this guy got super lucky. He has the MC plot device where he actually summons like a super powerful demon, but the demon turns out to be like a big badonkadonk succubus looking ara lady. And man, I'm like, okay, but what else is there, diba? That's it. Like, from there I know where this is going. This is basically, again, Lukowa and Shota from Maid Dragon. You guys know Maid Dragon, Kobayashi-san Maid Dragon. There's like there's this character there that pretty much has the same vibes. Lukowa, the Quetzalcoatl. She has like a heterochroma, big badonkadonks, and she's also taking care of a Shota, who's that's literally his name though. She's taking care of a little boy who summoned her, and she has a certain attachment to him now. So there. What ruined this anime straight away was the pink-haired girl. Freaking annoying Osana Najimi character. Fuck that shit. I'd rather watch Kobayashi-san Maid Dragon. And Kobayashi-san Maid Dragon is pretty good. I love it. It knows what it wants to be. You know? It stays true to its theme. I would put it somewhere in between must watch and watch occasionally. Sorry for those who enjoy Vermeil in gold, but you know the art, the characters, they're definitely aesthetically pleasing, but that's all they are. Fan service for me. Okay? Sorry. The next one on my list is here. Asan na yun? Where is that thing? Asan na yun? Ah, this one. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Oh, frick. Best anime ever. Definitely, this thing is trash. Okay. Now, here's the thing, okay? Just to be fair. To be fair, I wouldn't put this in trash if only I wasn't spoiled by the whole freaking world. By the whole freaking anime Twitter, anime social media. I'm pretty sure y'all know what happened. One sentence. Fix the manga. Fix the manga first. Okay, I have no idea how he's gonna fix it. Reiji, come on. My dude, you started off really good. What happened, bro? What is this, man? What are you doing to us? What? Bro, we don't deserve this, bro. Fix the MC. Fix the main character. I mean, you would say that the fan base is pretty toxic, but come on. If you've been super invested with a character or a series, and then you start seeing the characters not having some kind of, you know, the expected development and stuff like that, then you're more than valid to get pissed off. Okay? Stay there for a bit, okay? Learn some lessons. Think about what you've done. GLOCO, who's your best girl here? If I was biased towards voice actresses, I would go for Mami. Just because of Aoi Yuki. But if you ask me, like, I used to be a Ruka simp when I haven't seen her in the anime yet. Like, during the trailers, I was like, damn! Like a cute, short-haired tomboy girl. Wow! Me like! But then again, when I found out like how she fell in love with the MC and how much of a simp she is towards the MC, I'm like, girl, no. So yeah, I'm more of a Sumi girl now, okay? Sumi has her own... She actually has her own spin-off manga. Tama? You know, they should just drop this season and then just focus on Sumi. You know, just drop the whole manga, focus on the spin-off of Sumi, and then that's it. We Gucci, okay? Sumi should be the new MC. Tama. Just turn this into a Yuri anime. I'd watch that. Sure. Okay, I think we can move on. One of the titles you guys have been waiting for, and this is my absolute best anime for this season. One of my super favorite for summer 2022. It's none other than, yep, you guessed it, Isekai Ojisan. Isekai Ojisan that just came out of nowhere. When I saw the poster, I was like, god damn, that guy is so me. Finally, an anime where I can self-insert myself. Surprisingly, when I watched the first, second, third episode, I was like, god damn, we were right. If you want to have a really, really good time, watch this. If you're an Ojisan like me, if you're like in your late 20s or in your 30s, watch this. If you're a YouTuber, watch this. This is so good. This is what I needed in my life. Oh man. So one of the good things about this anime is if you guys are a fan of the voice actor of Dio from JoJo Bizarre Adventure, I mean, y'all know him. He voices the MC. I might be super biased because I can relate to the MC. So let me give you guys like a quick synopsis. So the MC is, well, what you would call like an ugly bastard, okay, in anime standards, and he got isekai'd when he was 17 years old, or like 17 years old. And then after 17 years, he came back to the real world, and he has all the memories and even the skills that he got from the other world. Now, what's funny and kind of sad at the same time is that during his whole time in the isekai world, it was kind of like hell for him. He was being ostracized and discriminated as an orc variant, because in that world, in the isekai world, everyone was like super good looking, like ikemen, and what do you call this, like really aesthetic looking women and stuff like that. So people like him, like an ugly bastard, was regarded as like an orc variant. He was hunted and just, you know, like his life was a living hell back then. But then again, he kind of accidentally created a harem, but he was just too dense to to notice. And the appeal to this anime is more of like not just his new experience with the new world, but also him sharing his experiences of all his hardships and misadventures in the isekai world. So another appeal that's really funny is that since he was stuck in the isekai world for 17 years, 17 years also passed by in the real world. So he's trying to learn about the internet, he's trying to learn about the new consoles, he's a super Sega fanatic, he's a Sega fanboy, and all the references he knows is mostly things from his generation when he got isekai'd. So you can imagine the hilarity whenever he's experiencing stuff that is new. Like for example, he dwelled in becoming a YouTuber. He dwelled in what do you call this, console wars and all that. What's super funny though, like as a YouTuber myself, the things he experienced in the anime really hit home super close. He dealt with haters. He dealt with what do you call this? Not really copyright, but there was like this apocalypse in in YouTube where you had, and it's not really the apocalypse, like there were new terms for YouTube where you need 4,000 subscribers and this amount of watch time to be eligible of monetization. So the YouTuber struggles, they experienced it as well, and how to capture the new audience. They did something about that that referenced VTubers and stuff like that. And his reactions towards those culture shockable moments was just super hilarious. Like he's just it was just so dumb and funny. I loved it. And I just think that the voice actor of or any of the voice actors in this anime just had a lot of fun voice acting them. They would have coffee and all that stuff. He's just a super relatable guy who underwent a lot of hardships, which was mixed in with a lot of misunderstandings. I don't know. I have no idea how to explain this anime properly, but it's a riot. Just watch it, man. Watch it. It's so good. If you're into like waifus, man, the female characters here are super duper cute. I don't know. I'm super allured with the characters. Despite it being a comedy anime, the art style of the women here are just so gorgeous. I love them. The character design super cute as well. And so yeah, Isekai Tito, guys. Isekai Tito that has some kind of Sigma male energy. And if you want an anime where you have like the same vibes as listening to good stories from your uncle, and if you want to hear Dio doing it, narrating those stories, then watch Isekai Ojisan, Isekai Tito. Ikiros Elron. Who's my best girl? Man, I love the elf girl. Elf girl, super cute. She has like those jagged teeth for an elf, but she's just super cute. For a tsundere, she nails it pretty well. I love the Osana Najimi. Sino yun? What was that girl who totally simps for the nephew? Fujimiya, frick yeah, man. I love Fujimiya. She's so adorable. And knowing her past, like how she looks like when she was just like a little kid, like a snotty little brat. Yeah, I love that. Again, if you guys want good vibes, Isekai Tito, Isekai Ojisan, really good. Right, so next anime is Engage Kiss. I am gonna put it in nice, but not my thing. Not my thing. The plot is pretty cool. The MC is trying to look for what do you call this? The one who murdered his parents, and then the concept is that he made a contract with a pink-haired demon. Sounds familiar. And then in order to power up the demon, she has to make out with him, and then at the same time, you know how contracts with demons work, right? You have to like give something in return. So the thing he's giving away is his memories. So the reason why it's called Engage Kiss, because whenever they kiss, they make some kind of contract. What is this, Negima? What the frick? I wouldn't say it's meh. I mean, if you're into like animes like Date Alive, yeah, if you like Date Alive, you might like this. Date Alive, I watched season 1. It was pretty cool, but then again, it wasn't really something that that got me hooked. I don't know. I think I grew away from such genres. I don't really like harem that much anymore. So yeah, Engage Kiss is kind of like Date Alive. It has like the same levels of action, but what's cool about this anime is the concepts that they introduce. So again, you're in a utopia. You're in a utopian Tokyo or a floating country with an organization that deals with demons and stuff. They have this thing where they do like a bidding or an auction to see which organization will deal with a demon. Of course, like clients would go for like the lowest baller, which is the MC. And I don't know, not my thing. I mean, if this was released like 10 or 15 years ago, I would say it would be a hit. I would say this anime would be a hit among like teenagers, but for me, meh. MC looks like Naofumi, by the way. Same hairstyle, same color palette. So it's animated by A1 Pictures. No wonder the animation is pretty good, but again, story-wise, meh. Wait, this is an original anime? Ooh! What is with A1 Originals and secret organizations doing? Still doesn't change the fact that it's nice, but not my thing, But good job for A1 Pictures. Y'all be poppin'. So next one, oh man, another one of my personal favorites, Isekai Yakuza or Parallel World Pharmacy. Oh man, guys, if you're not watching this, you guys are missing out. Isekai Yakuza, I just said that it's one of my personal favorites, so it's way up here. There you go. It's a must watch. Okay, I know we're super tired when it comes to isekai, but it's not really like we're burnt out of isekai. It's just that there's a lot of isekai animes that are getting animated or adopted, and they're using like the same formula, the same type of characters and stuff. And Isekai Yakuza is just a breath of fresh air for me. Okay, it doesn't deal with like a black-haired swordsman or whatever who just wants to build a harem and stuff. No, this is a cool anime that deals with medicine, and they do it in a really good way. Coming from a nursing background, from a medicine background, I can totally vouch with how Isekai Yakuza is dealing with all the medical terms and the problems when it comes to like healthcare and stuff. It's really good. So to give you guys like a clearer concept, so imagine Dr. Stone. Okay, Dr. Stone, y'all are familiar with Dr. Stone. You haven't watched Dr. Stone, what are you doing? It has Dr. Stone level of information, but more fantasy and focused on medicine and chemistry. Dr. Stone dealt with a lot of things, but this one just really focuses on medicine and chemistry. Despite all the medical terms, as a nurse, they did well in tackling the medical terminologies and illnesses on a surface level, where even common people would probably understand, or at least will be able to grasp the concept of whatever illness they were discussing. And despite it being a fantasy, they really go into like the technical details, like in the molecular level of medicine. That's what really sold me with this anime. Like he just doesn't go for like, okay, bullshit, I can cure you like Jesus. No. He's more of like, okay, this guy has tuberculosis. Okay, what's the molecular formula of rifampicin and all the TB drugs that we have? Okay, focus, man. Okay, I'm gonna write the freaking molecular formula and all that, and then transmute it. No, he's like the Full Metal Alchemist, but more technical. Ayun, Botica Isekai. Botica Isekai, I love that. I freaking love that. And here's the thing, the world building is pretty good. It's not just dealing with, like everyday illnesses and like what do you call this, the problems with the pharmacy. There's actually some conspiracies going on in the background. There is a villain, or rather an organization that's out to get this guy. He does his the MC does his best to learn as much as he can when it comes to treating his patients and also understanding the locality. That's what's really good about this anime as well. Like, it deals with business and the business and political side of things, and it doesn't feel forced. Unlike, like, for example, other isekai animes that would sneak in some political stuff but then totally forgets about it. In this anime, it doesn't. It introduces like a problem when it comes to society, especially when dealing with pharmaceutical stuff or businesses, and then it comes up with a really good way of how to solve that. The concepts are not out of place. It's incorporated properly in a not forceful way. I love it. There was this one episode where they were like, okay, why are people not going into our pharmacy? Anong problema? What's the problem, dude? Is it me? Is it because I'm a child? And then there's like this super Genki girl who actually did surveys, and then they listed down or mentioned a lot of very valid points as to why a pharmacy or a business is not getting customers. Because, okay, the guards don't look nice, or maybe the place looks too fancy, or maybe because I'm too poor, I don't have, it says like it has the lowest price, but what kind of price? It's so vague. Baka yung, maybe the price there is like $10,000 and that's the lowest for them. So they tackle a lot of concepts like that. It's really good. Isekai generica, come on guys. The MC is pretty much what I would call the gold standard of a healthcare practitioner. Okay, he's not hypocritical about things. Like for example, I'm a hypocritical freaking healthcare worker, and I've met a lot of doctors who only cares about money. They're not empathetic or even sympathetic towards their patients. But this guy, this MC, he just wants to help people. He literally worked himself to death trying to find a cure for cancer or something to save his little sister or something. He failed, but then again, he got isekai'd. Now he has his this new chance to help the people in this world. He has the only OP power he has is, well, he has a great affinity with the elements, and he can pretty much scan for the illnesses. He's blessed by the god of medicine in that world, so he just really wants to help people in a fair way. So, love this guy. That's what all healthcare workers should strive to be, if you ask me. Okay, yeah. He's like Blackjack, but less surgery, but more on pharmacy. Blackjack was bullshit, guys. If you ask me, Blackjack was super bullshit. It was like a shonen surgery anime. It's like the Ace Attorney of medicine. Fuck that. Fuck Blackjack. I love Blackjack, by the way. Blackjack was really entertaining, but when I when I started learning about medicine, I was like, God damn, everything in that anime was dumb. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of summertime render. Okay, summertime render. Now here's the thing about summertime render. Summertime render. Guys, please forgive me. Summertime render is something I haven't seen yet. I know. I've seen a lot of clips. I've seen a lot of screenshots. I've seen the synopsis. It looks really good, but I just man, I just don't have the energy or the motivation to watch it. What I'm trying to do with summertime render is I'm trying to let the episodes progress for now, which is fine because in my social media, not a lot of people are posting any spoilers. If I do see any spoilers, it's like mostly out of context or no context at all. The thing about summertime render is, from what I know, a lot of scenes involve people dying, but they don't really die. But don't confirm me on that. Okay, don't confirm me on that. So like whenever I see a screenshot on my social media about someone getting bloodied up or hacked off and stuff, I'm like, okay, it's just a normal episode of, of summertime render. So I'm not really spoiled at all with whatever people are posting. It looks hella interesting. I agree. I will watch this whenever I'm probably bored or if the season is done, but for now I'm just putting it here. Okay guys, I'm sorry. It's a very underrated anime, I know. Not a lot of people are discussing about it, but it looks really good. It looks really good. Okay, if I wasn't too busy, I would watch this, but no. Some of you guys are asking about Shadow House. Shadow House. Now here's the thing about Shadow House. I think it's really, really good. I think it's good. I watched the a few episodes of season 1. Might watch occasionally, but at the moment, I'm not even watching it. I'm not watching season 2. But if ever you guys get into Shadow House, I just don't know. For some reason I was watching Shadow House every week, but something happened. I got super busy and then I stopped watching. And you know the feeling when you stop watching a series and you're just too lazy to continue it. That's what happened to me when it comes to Shadow House. But from where I left off, it was getting really good. It was really good. So if you guys give Shadow House a chance, this is the second season, I think. Give season 1 a chance and you might want to watch season 2. I have no idea what's happening here though, but it was a really good anime. I should definitely continue watching this if I have the time. And so yeah, I'm putting Shadow House here. For those who don't know anything about Shadow House, it's mostly a mystery anime that deals with like a lot of dark stuff, but it's balanced off by a really genki character that's super precious, like a sweet summer child, and she has like some kind of dynamic with her master. So ayun, it deals with that. Black Summoner. Man, I watched like 3 episodes of it, and I must say it does have the same vibes as the slime anime, yung si Rimuru, but let's just say that I am tired of such concepts. He has like a paimon. He's an OP summoner and all that. He starts off with, I don't know, he loses his memories. He's a battle junkie, just wants to battle and stuff. He tames a slime. The OP thing he has is that everything he tames will get like 100 plus 100 status boost, which is effed up. Which is effed up. It really breaks the freaking game. And his job class is super rare, so he tries to be low key, and now he's just collecting different monsters so that he can one day summon like a deity, like his own personal paimon. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty meh. I mean, I think it's nice. It's not that bad, but it's pretty. I would put it between meh and not my thing. But for now, I mean, It's not really that bad. It's just nah, I don't like watching it. I don't want to. It's tiring. Yeah. Same. It's predictable. I don't want to watch it anymore. Waste of time. I'd rather watch another season of Rimuru than this one. Same with this. Although this one has a more serious theme. This guy didn't lose his memories. This one is more like Konosuba in terms of vibes. This black summoner. This one, on the other hand, is, how do I say this? It's more Grimgar somehow. A more light-hearted Grimgar. So yeah, I'm lumping them together. Nice, but not my thing. He's also a summoner, by the way. He specializes on slimes and other monsters. He got isekai'd, and his main problem or issue is that he has like reoccurring memories of being a corporate slave rather, and I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. Watched 3 episodes and it's boring. Again, would put this in meh and trash, but it's, I mean, in between. But yeah, it's more of like, it's nice, not my thing. Oh, sorry, he's a tamer, not a summoner. I'm sorry, tamer. Here's the thing, better not, if you're gonna watch either of these two, just focus on one. Don't watch it together or alternately, because it kind of ruins it. I watched Black Summoner first, and then when I tried this anime, I was like, wait, am I watching the same anime? Like, what? Kind of spoils the whatever you watched first. So pick one, finish it, and then that's when you try the next one. Okay? Ayun. Since we're still on the topic of nice but not my thing, Classroom of the Elite. Yes, Classroom of the Elite is something I haven't watched. I would, if ever based from the things I've been seeing, based from the posts, the memes and the clips, I would put it on nice, but not my thing. But again, I haven't really watched it yet, so maybe if I start watching it, I'd probably be like, oh shit, watch this anime. Damn, it's so good. But I don't have any substantial experience yet with this anime, so I'm gonna put it on not seen. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's season 2. What are you doing, GLOCO? Everyone's talking about Classroom of the Elite. Oh my god, the MC is so me. I can self-insert. Yes. No. I don't know. Maybe I'm tired of the school life genre. Yeah, maybe I'm tired of the school life genre. And then, you know, it's just a bunch of angsty teens, edgy kids, teenagers. Fuck that. I'm tired of this genre, guys. Ubusin na kaya natin dito. This one, I don't even know what this is. It looks like Omori. I tried one episode. You know what happened when I watched this? There were like 30 seconds of plot. 30 seconds of plot, and then followed by almost 2 minutes of the ending song. So you get 30 seconds of the actual episode, and then 1 minute 30 seconds of the ending song. And it's about a guy and his cat. It looks like Omori. It looked interesting, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it. It looks cute, but fuck that. I'm just gonna put it here. It's nice, not my thing. Omori clickbaited me there, but nah, not my thing. This Maid anime here, okay? This Maid anime, what was it? What's the name of this? Wait lang, let me just see. Saikin Yatota Maid ga Ayashi. Saikin Yatota Maid ga Ayashi. It's the Maid anime. The maid I hired is hella sus. I would go for meh. It's meh. Here's the thing, you know. I don't like the premise and plot. It's just the maid itself is weird already. But the premise is that this kid lost both his parents and now is struggling to make ends meet. And somehow, he can still have a maid under the premise that the maid works for him and stays with him for in exchange for food, water, and shelter. But despite him trying what do you call this trying to make ends meet, he still tries to live like a luxurious lifestyle. He has good food, he goes to school and stuff, and I'm like, that's super weird. And he's just rolling with it. He's rolling with this maid, this really cute maid, trying to take care of him, and all he says is like, oh man, you're hella sus, you're probably out here to kill me and all that stuff. But he's still cool with her cooking for him and everything. It's cringe. It's cringe. I can only see, yeah, you guys are right. People are just watching this because the maid is pretty much tanned Megumin. It's tanned Megumin. It's Ria Takahashi, guys. She literally looks like freaking Megumin with bigger tits and tanner. And more playful. That's it. That's the only appeal to this anime, but it's mostly cringe. It just doesn't make any sense for me. It's weird. The maid is weird. The MC's weird. The whole plot is weird. It's weird. So it's meh. It's not trash. I wouldn't say it's trash. It's just meh. Not meh. Just meh. So we're going for ito pa, isa pa. Another meh anime. So there's this anime that's kind of like it's reverse Takagi-san. Its name is Soredemo Ayumu wa Yostekuru. When will Ayumu make his move? Don't make your move, dude. Just stay here. It's meh. It's the same author as Takagi-san. I don't even watch Takagi-san anymore. It's just, I know it's a wholesome anime. It's lots of teasing. It's cute and whimsical somehow, but it's meh. I mean, first episode, you already know what kind of dynamic they're going for. Like the guy just straight up, pretty much admits his feelings for the girl, and the girl is just shrugging it off as something else. I don't know. It's just cringe. I don't like it. It's too cliche. It looks cute, okay? It looks cute, I know, but I don't really feel anything from them. I don't feel their dynamic. I totally think Takagi-san was an adorable anime. I love their dynamic, but this one, it just feels so forced, dude. It's just, oh man, this is cringe. Like this won't happen in real life. That's what I was thinking when I was watching it. Like, this won't happen in real life. No such conversations would ever happen. Fuck that, dude. It's mellow. It's forced. Everything feels forced. I don't like it. It's trash. Meh. Oh, y'all want the worst. Okay, let me see. Which do you think is the worst among these 2, 3, 4, 5? Which one's the worst? Is it the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting? Is it Hajime? Is it the what are you doing, step bro? Is it OverLord or RWBY? Inanyo, you think RWBY? You think I would hate on RWBY? God damn, y'all! I haven't educated y'all enough. Oh my god, I have failed. I have failed as a human. I have failed as a content creator. If you think that I think RWBY sucks, come on, man. It's this fucking. What are you doing, Stepper? Fuck this thing, dude. I hate this shit. Again, maybe I'm just falling off from the high school slice of life genre, but no. I like slice of life school. I mean, I love school life, but this sucks. I hate it, bro. So I listed down something here. My stepmom's daughter is my ex. That's the title of this anime. Okay, my stepmom's daughter is my ex. It's cringe. I hate it, dude. I mean, first few episodes, I already know where this anime is going. They start off hating each other, but they still secretly like each other. They still care for each other. And then for some reason, along the way, a lot of things will happen and they're gonna get back together. But things are gonna be complicated because now their parents are married to each other. But stupid. Hate it. Fucking cliche shit. Fuck that. If you like this, it's either you're a teenager with raging hormones, or you're I don't know the word for it anymore, but yeah. No, the Kiss Sis, they knew what they were doing. Kiss Sis knew what it was. Okay, they knew what they were doing with Kiss Sis. It had its own identity. This one, it's just meh. It's mediocre. It's just copying or recycling some other stuff from other genres and then just forcing it into like a blender with cliche characters. And yeah, I would say Kiss Sis goated somehow. Okay, this one, no, it's just super watered down Kiss Sis. Okay, so I believe with the current list, I've already established which ones are trash, which ones are nice but not my thing. So now it's down to the last four. The last four, which is I think would either be a must watch or might watch occasionally. We shall see. Okay, kids, top four. Here we go. I mean, last four. So y'all want me to rate the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Tama ba? Yeah, the Yakuza's Guide, yeah. The Yakuza. Kumicho Musume to Sewagakari. The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Alright. So this one goes to... might watch occasionally, guys. Might watch occasionally. Okay, this is not something that I would go like, oh shit, new episode of the Yakuza anime. I will watch it. No, this is one of those animes that you just want to chill with. Okay, it's a chill anime. It's wholesome. Has the same vibes as what was that anime again? Barakamon. Barakamon had a better theme though, but ano ba to? What anime could I compare this with? One thing's for sure, I will not compare this to Spy Family. Yeah, I know they're taking care of a little girl and stuff, but no, it's far from that. No, not Hinamatsuri. Hinamatsuri was way wacky. It was wackier than this one. But okay, let's focus on this anime then. So, the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting is pretty chill, very wholesome anime. It's one of those animes that you don't really want to watch like in one sitting. It's more of like a dopamine boost. Like it's a comfort anime, as like some of the chat people are saying. So it's one of those animes, like, if you don't have anything else to watch and you just want to feel good, then watch an episode of this. It's pretty cool, but there are things that I don't like about it, okay? So first of all, the Yakuza in this anime, they don't look like Yakuza at all. They do not fit the Yakuza stereotype that I'm used to. They're more like host club hosts. You know, they're ikemen. They're not Yakuza. They're like... they belong to a host club. For some reason. I don't know why they made the Yakuza here like that. Even the father looks like someone straight out of a freaking host club. They're not Yakuza. I refuse to acknowledge them as Yakuza. Okay. No. The story though is pretty simple. Nothing much is going on. Again, it's just a comfort anime. Nothing too serious is happening. There's like filler episodes where they became YouTubers. It was super wacky. I was like, what the heck? What is that? What the heck am I even watching anymore? And they introduced that on the third episode. So that was like a minus point for me, but still okay. But here's the thing though. The main character. They tried to introduce the concept or premise that there's this loose canon of a Yakuza who has like a they set it up in a way that he has like temper tantrums. Like he will definitely kill someone and he is untamable. So the father or the Yakuza boss be like, okay, in order to teach you how to be more responsible, I want you to take responsibility of my daughter, which is supposed to be my thing. You know, I am the father, I should be taking care of my girl. But no. I'm forcing this responsibility to you while my wife is in a coma and all that stuff. I don't know why, but yeah, ask the mangaka. Ganun. That's the that's the premise. But here's the thing. You would expect that this guy doesn't know anything about taking care of a kid, right? You are dead wrong. You are freaking dead wrong. The MC is like dude, I wish I was the MC. The MC is like pretty much like super responsible. There's no character development needed. You know, there's no character development needed. He knows how to take care of kids. He's good with kids. He knows how to take care of the little lady. I think he knows what he's doing. So what's the point? He's already husband material. There's no character development. You know who needs character development? The father. The father needs to take more responsibility for his own daughter. This guy, he knows what's up. He has his whole life ahead of him. He needs to guide the father. Not what are we still trying to watch here? You know, what are we trying to look forward to? Like in 3 episodes, the little lady, I forgot her name. Ano ba pangalan niya? She's already pretty much attached to Kiri, diba? Yae, she's attached to Kiri already. Yae reminds me of Ib. I think that's what really intrigued me in the beginning when I saw the poster of this anime. She looks like Ib. Y'all know Ib, the freaking RPG Maker game. She looks like Ib. I don't know. I'll flash an image of Ib and her side by side, but yeah, she looks like Ib. One of the best RPG Maker games, by the way. Okay, let's go for RWBY. You know, let's address the elephant in the room. RWBY is definitely something. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but this is coming from someone who has watched the original series. So for those who don't know RWBY, it's an original American cartoon, American anime from Rooster Teeth. OG YouTube peeps know what RWBY is. It was made by Monty Ohm. It was the absolute shit when it comes to what do you call this, action and fight scenes. It had a really solid story from the first to third season, I think, and then the latest season was like, what is happening? Maybe because the original creator already died, which is really, really sad because he passed away before he could even finish the whole thing. So now people are just eating the crumbs that he's left and trying to make sense of it. So for those who haven't watched RWBY yet or who are not familiar with RWBY yet, they made an anime adaptation and it freaking slaps. Yeah, RWBY. RWBY stands for, well, red, white, black, yellow. So it's pretty much their team. So Ruby Rose, I've referenced Ruby Rose a lot in some of my playthroughs. I have a huge crush on RWBY, by the way. There's just something so nice and alluring about her character design. You know, Little Red Riding Hood with a freaking scythe. God damn. Okay, to give you... Alright. I'm gonna try my best to get you guys into RWBY. Okay? This is their world. Their world is full of monsters called Grimm. Okay? And now it's up to hunters or huntresses to take care of those monsters, and then they have like this whole academy that freaking trains them, and that academy produces these hunters and huntresses. Parang Boku no Hero Academia. It's like Boku no Hero. It's like My Hero Academia, but they use like they have their own quirks. Okay, they have their own inborn quirks, and it's supplemented by their choice of weapon, which is a melee weapon fused with a gun. So that scythe she's using can turn into a freaking 50 caliber rifle. And then the one of the characters, the yellow-haired bish, she's pretty much like a monk, and her gauntlets has like shotgun shells and all that. So everything's a gun. Okay, everything's a gun. It's like God Eater. Yeah, there you go. I haven't watched God Eater, so I don't know. Ayun. And then the white-haired bish is the best girl. She starts off as the worst girl, but then again, like after the first season, she's like, oh my god, she's the only thing that matters in this freaking anime. Yeah. Am I doing a good job selling RWBY at the moment? And the story is just so good. It starts off as a really whimsical series, and you thought it's gonna be like good vibes and all that stuff, but then again, it turns dark somewhere in the third or second season, and you're like, oh god, did they actually do that? And it just gets darker and darker until the whole freaking series feels like a freaking depression. I don't really know how to describe what happened in the third season, but it was just so sad. Like, you get attached to these girls and you see them have like these really, really cool character developments, and you thought that they had everything, sorted out, and then some bullshit happened, some really, really bad things happened, and now you're seeing them getting punished, and it's just so sad. I don't know. I don't like seeing my girls go through that. But this anime adaptation though, it's called Ice Queendom. It has really, really good animations, like Sakuga levels of animation. When I say Sakuga levels, I'm talking about like action scenes that are super good, because that's what a lot of the fandom was worried about. Will the anime adaptation adapt the superb, fast-paced fight scenes properly? And they did. They gave justice to the fight scenes. Although I would say that most of the budget went to the fight scenes, and then the little things that happen in the background, or the little things that happen in the episodes, the idle talk and stuff, you will see like a drop in animation or art style. But when it comes to like the fight scenes, they really go ham there. I don't know why. Well, what's up with that? But that's what I observed during the first two episodes. I don't like the Japanese dub of Ice Queendom. Sino ba nag-boses kay RWBY here? Yes, Hayami Saori. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, to give you guys an idea, the English voice of RWBY back then, until now I think, had the same voice pitch as Kizuna Ai. So if you know that VTuber, Kizuna Ai, like, imagine her voice but in English. That was RWBY. She was like a really Genki, high-pitched character, and then you have... But now in the anime, she's voiced by this really cool-sounding, mellow Hayamin, and it just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't really ruin everything, but it just feels off for me. I don't know, it's just me being biased. Weiss would nail... I'm sorry, Hayamin would nail Weiss, or maybe Blake. But RWBY? Nah, bro. I needed that energetic Genki girl from Ruby Rose. But yeah, do give RWBY a chance for those who are looking for a solid action anime for this season, other than Lycoris Recoil. RWBY will not disappoint. Okay. Did I sell RWBY properly, guys? I think I did a bad job selling RWBY, but it's good. I like it. All right, my dudes, we're down to the last two, and among my personal favorites. So we're gonna start with Maid in Abyss, because everyone's waiting for my OverLord review, but not a lot of you guys know about Maid in Abyss. Okay, I think the younger audience in my channel doesn't know about Made in Abyss or are reluctant to watch Made in Abyss. But let me tell you something about this anime. Goddamn. Okay, Made in Abyss is somewhere. Oh my gulay. Right here. If there was a tier higher than must watch, I would put Made in Abyss there. Alright, like this is like a super duper must watch. Okay. Hadimai. Here's the thing about Maid in Abyss. Here's the thing about Maid in Abyss. It's an anime that's not really for everyone. For a good reason. Hadimai. It's definitely one of the best out there. If you go through or if you watch one of your favorite VTubers debut, most of them probably has Made in Abyss as their favorite manga or favorite light novel or even favorite anime for a good reason. Dude, man, if you're looking for world building, my god, dude, look nowhere else but in Made in the Abyss. It's just so freaking nice. I'm talking about not just about the animation, not just the music, which is super banging. I agree. The music OST is just so good. I would say Made in Abyss is one of the pinnacles of what a fantasy anime is. They man, how can I even give justice to Made in Abyss? How do I describe it? How do I? And to think, this is the second season. Y'all should watch the first season. First season was really good. Second season, still super good. The genre of Made in Abyss is more of a fantasy dystopian type. Maybe some of y'all might be turned off by what do you call this, the art style, but hey, if you manage to like One Piece, then you'll get through Made in Abyss. Okay, it starts off really whimsical, bright-eyed characters who are off to a freaking adventure, but then it just freaking hits you like a freaking truck. It hits you like a truck somewhere. Like, you will not see it coming. You thought you were gonna have a really good time. Yes, you will, but along the way, you will, let's say, suffer. Sorry, you're not gonna get hit by a truck. You're gonna get hit by a freaking tank. Yep. Yeah, it's like Omori. You know, you thought you were gonna have a really good time, but yeah, I know there's a lot of shock factor when it comes to this anime, but if you look past the shock factor and everything that's happening and just focus on like the world behind it, it's just so beautiful. This anime is just absolutely gorgeous in so many ways. One of the things I really like about this anime is the rules of their world, the rules of the abyss, the curse. So to tell you guys in this anime, let's say the abyss is like a bunch of layers. Okay, it's like a reverse tower. What you want to do is explore downwards, and each layer has a certain type of curse. Each layer has a certain biome, and the curse is pretty much if you go more than 10 meters. The story is super specific about this. If you go more than 10 meters above, like tumalun ka lang, you just jump like higher than 10 meters, you're gonna get hit by the curse. Okay, and the curse gets worse and worse the lower level you go to. Like, for example, in the first level, if you go up more than 10 meters, you're gonna have like nausea and vomiting. You know what? I'll search for it a bit. Okay, here we go. So the first layer is the edge of the abyss, and the strain is if you go up, you get light dizziness and nausea. Okay, mahihilo ka lang. All right. You go to the second layer, which is the forest of temptation. If you go upwards, you will experience intense nausea, headaches, and even numbness of the limbs. Okay, it's getting worse. All right. And then you go to the third layer, the Great Fault, if you go up more than 10 meters from there, you will get hit by the same strains as the ones mentioned above, but it will have you will have added sorry. It will be combined with visual and auditory hallucinations. So not only are you getting nausea and vomiting, but you're gonna be seeing things and really bad things. Okay, that's the third layer. Now you get to the fourth layer, the Goblets of the Giants. When you go up more than 10 meters, you will feel all of the above and intense pain throughout the body and bleeding from every orifice. Why am I discussing this like it's like some kind of subscription tier? Guys, if you subscribe as a communist, you only get nausea and vomiting. But if you subscribe as a executive, you get bodily pain and bleeding in every freaking hole in your body. Channel perks, man. So that's the fourth layer. There's a total of, I think, 7 layers at the moment. And then with the current story, I think there's even lower levels that is the unknown. Okay, it's an abyss, it's a void. But so far, people have confirmed 7 layers, or I think 6. Yeah, 7 layers. Yeah. Okay, so now we go to the 5th layer. Okay, if you go above the 5th layer, you will have complete sensory deprivation, confusion, and self-harming behavior. Okay, this is pretty much the last layer where a human can still somehow survive going back up. Okay, if you're a freaking monster of a human being and you're like a high-ranked character, or a high-ranked explorer, as they call it, or a cave raider, yeah, then there's a chance you can still survive going back up to the first layer. But chances are, if you're not a white whistle or a black whistle, you can't go up. So the cave raiders here are ranked by the color of their whistle, and white is like the strongest. Like these are like the Yonko in One Piece terms. Like they're like the Yonko. They have like a next level tier of haki and other stuff. And then followed by the black whistle, which is pretty much like the 7 warlords of the sea, ganun. So yeah, pretty cool concept. And then the 6th layer, the capital of the unreturned. Once you go to the 6th layer, you cannot go back up. You cannot go back up and survive unless you're Bondrewd. You will know who Bondrewd is if you watch it. But yeah, if you're Bondrewd, he does something to cheat or glitch. He does something to glitch out to go back up to the 5th layer. But normally, like, no matter how much of a monster you are, if you're a living human being, you cannot go back to the 5th layer. Okay. Ang ina yung lunchbox father ang gago. Shut the fuck up with that shit. All right, and then the 7th layer, the final maelstrom. The strain is certain. Oh yeah, the strain you get from going back up from the 6th layer is loss of humanity or death. Okay, or under specific conditions, a blessing. Which I won't say the specific condition of that blessing, but you can get a blessing. So loss of humanity, either you transform into like some kind of a mutant or a hollow, as they call it, or you just die. Yeah, that's the 6th layer curse. So good, man, bro. They should make a game out of this freaking anime. And the 7th layer is certain death. I have no idea what's in the 7th layer. Even people don't know anything about it. They just say that it's like a maelstrom. It's hell. It's pretty much hell, dude. Yeah, and the deepest point of the abyss, nobody knows. It's the abyss. No one has reached the deepest point or successfully sent information of it back up. Yun. Guys, just watch Made in Abyss. Y'all don't know what you're missing. But yeah, just a fair warning. It gets really dark. There will be scenes that are shocking. Trigger warning. Na lang. Hajime. I swear, if you can stomach a lot of bad things, then Made in Abyss is something worth watching. Just watch. It's just so good. Every episode just leaves you wanting more. And it took how many years? Because the first season was shown or aired when I was still in college. So it took how many 7 or 8 years to get the second season, and they're doing so good. Yeah, 5 years. So 5 years for the series, and then they had a movie, a canon movie that pretty much explains or sets people up for the second season. And ayun. Good thing Made in Abyss got a second season, unlike that other anime, No Game No Life. For some reason though, when I went to Japan like a few years back, despite No Game No Life not having a second season, they have a lot of merchandise of it. For some, I don't know why. There's so many merchandise of No Game No Life in like Sega arcades and Crane Games and in Akihabara. How are they milking that franchise without a second season? What the heck? What if they're just considering it as some kind of meme? No? What if they're just treating the second season as a meme and it will never happen, but people are just, clinging to the hope that it will have a second season, but the developers and the mangaka are like, nah, don't give them second season. Just gotta keep milking the merch. So yeah, Made in Abyss, watch it. Freaking love it. One of the best anime ever. Yes. Okay. Ayan. If you don't watch Made in Abyss, I will be very sad for you. Hajime. For the last one. Last but not the least, OverLord. Oh boy, OverLord. OverLord. I'm pretty sure everyone watches OverLord. If you're not watching OverLord, what are you doing with your life? OverLord is definitely a must watch. We're now in our 4th season of OverLord, guys. Man, do y'all remember the first season? My god, when that freaking anime got released, it was like the talk of the town back in college. Yep. One phrase to describe OverLord. Sasuga Ainsama. That's it. That's OverLord, guys. That's OverLord in a nutshell. Just Sasuga Ainsama. Bone Daddy. The thing about OverLord is that, man, when it comes to world building, it's super good. Lots of politics involved. It's pretty much what a top tier light novel would be. Good world building, lots of concepts that doesn't feel forced, lots of things that are explained properly, and has either a good resolution or a good follow-up. And the running joke about this series though that kinda builds the plot as well is Sasuga Ainsama. I don't even know if I should explain to you guys what Sasuga Ainsama means. It's just watch the freaking anime. Okay, it's like if the anime is self-aware of how plot armor works, and then they incorporate that plot armor as a freaking running gag. That's OverLord. But then again, it's also masked with superb world building and great action and what do you call this? Super technical RPG elements. And you got OverLord. And most of the time, we usually hate things that involve plot armor, but OverLord just sets it up in a way that this is the anime. They introduced this guy, this main character, who's supposed to be like, well, he's an overlord. He's supposed to be overpowered, and it's just so satisfying seeing him overpower everyone. Here's one way to explain it properly. So everyone knows One Punch Man. Nah. So put One Punch Man, turn him into a Bone Daddy with RPG elements and a freaking loyal collection of servants. and pretty much all the misconceptions and misunderstandings that Saitama would have with the people or the enemies he encounters. Put that there in Overlord, and there you go. That's it. That's Overlord. It's fun. It's a really fun anime. It's not one of the most complex animes out there or isekais out there. It's just really fun. How consistent the anime and how it builds the plot and how it builds the world. It's just super fun watching it. Okay, it's just so satisfying seeing how he rules the kingdom and how, despite him being an overlord, he's still very, very cautious about the things that he doesn't know. He still considers like there might be even stronger enemies than him, but theoretically he's still the strongest being. Like one of his servants can pretty much freaking destroy the whole world. So that's the kind of power he has. But again, there's still a lot of things unknown, and even here in the anime, we're still kind of waiting for a moment that he would. I don't want to spoil anything. God damn it, man! If I discuss more, I'm gonna spoil a lot of things. But yeah, it's just a really fun anime. Watch it, super good. It didn't have 4 seasons for nothing. Okay, it didn't get 4 seasons for nothing. It's a good anime. People keep waiting for this more than Attack on Titan. I think it's good. And if you dwell in the light novel, you're gonna get hooked with all the rules and concepts. Remember when I said something about Made in Abyss having certain rules? The light novel of what do you call this? Of Overlord is super technical and very in depth when it comes to explaining how the character works. They have their own character sheets. If you go to the wiki of Overlord, each character or villain or whatever has their own character sheet explaining their limitations, their levels, their weaknesses, everything. It's just so good. Overlord? Pfft, more like overthink. Am I right, lads? Sasuga-sama. We have finished our tier list, guys. We have done it. Yatta! Dekimashita! Look at that! See? What do y'all think? Do you agree? Again, for those who are wondering, this is my not seen series. So pretty much 80% of this season I have not watched, or I don't even want to watch for a lot of reasons. But the main things we've reviewed is right here. There you go. We'll start with the trash, okay? So things that I don't like or y'all should, stay away from. Vermeil Gold, Kanojo Kurishimasu, the Sushi Maid Baka, and then Takagi-san, but the reversed. And what are you doing, step bro? Okay, now for the nice but not my thing, go for you guys can try Engage Kiss, Summoner Dude 1, and then Summoner Dude 2, and then Omori. There you go. If you have nothing else to watch, go try these 4 out. Now for might watch occasionally, these are things that passes my taste, but it's not really something I would watch weekly. I'll probably watch these if I'm bored or if I want a dopamine boost or stuff like that. Surprisingly, the anime of the season, Harem Labyrinth thingy, Hataraku Mao-sama season 2. Go watch season 1 first, and then Shadow House, really interesting anime. Go watch it. The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, if you want a dopamine boost, to fill in the void of the spy family hangover. And then if you want like really top-notch action, go for RWBY. Okay, RWBY. And for the must-watch of the season, goddamn, look at that. We got Lycoris Recoil, cute girls doing cute things in a cafe, but with guns. And Adobe Lightroom, the anime, the Call of the Night. Isekai Tito, one of my super personal favorites. Isekai Butika. We got Maid in Depression, okay, Pain and Suffering, season 2. Definitely watch it. Harem. And Overlord. Okay, because Sasuga Ainsa. Am I right, lads? So yeah, that is our tier list. Ayun, I don't know if you guys agree. Do you guys agree? Do you think my trash is taste? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. I also want some feedback if you think I ramble too much, if you think I talk too much with these type of videos, let me know. I'll try to make things more concise, but I just love talking about these things, especially things that I hate. Yep. Again, this is my first time doing a tier list video live stream. So any feedback would be appreciated because I want to make more of these. And if you guys have any suggestions of things we should discuss in our next videos, or if you guys have any other anime tier lists that we should do or review, then do let me know. Okay, in the comments. I'm trying to become a I'm actually trying to become a AniTuber now in the main channel. I wish I could have made this during the past seasons because there were a lot of really good anime series in the past seasons. Like for example, the season with 86, the season with Spy Family. I might do a best anime of the 90s. Yes, a 90s anime tier list. Ooh, that's a good idea. A hentai tier list. Surprisingly, guys, you wouldn't believe me, but I don't watch hentai. I don't know much about hentai. I might watch hentai for the sake of making a hentai tier list. Give me your suggestions. No, do not give your suggestions in this video. I might ask for suggestions next time. But yeah, I'll make a hentai tier list. I'll watch hentai with my girlfriend and we'll make a tier list out of that. Okay, and we might do character tier lists, like who's the best freaking OP anime character, or who's the best anime couple. Ganun. Anime couple tier list, or best anime donut tier list. Yeah, very good. Yeah, keep those suggestions coming in the comment section. Okay. So yeah, and do leave in the comments which anime you think should be in the must watch, and or your best anime of the season. I'd love to read those and see what you guys think, and which ones are absolutely trash. Do you guys agree with my tier list? Let me know. Okay, and again, thank you so much to the user TaniV for making this comprehensive list. Yep. Hajimai.